there are certain situations where, as a human being, we have to be passive. And I think that there are certain situations where we have to be aggressive. And then there's certain situations we need to be assertive. So, for example, being passive. I remember I heard this one thing where someone said that only one person is allowed in the angry boat at any time. Meaning, let's say that I'm speaking to my wife, right? If she's angry, then I need to be passive. If I'm angry, she needs to be passive. Because if both people are angry, it's going to cause massive issues. So there are times in our life where we need to be passive. And then there's times in our life when we need to be aggressive. But a lot of people, they're scared because they're like, I don't want to be aggressive. What I would say is that it's really important to be assertive rather than aggressive. And what's the difference? Sometimes the way I would think about it is, if you are being very passive, what I would think about is sometimes it's like, I would say it's lose-win. So I'm losing, the other person's winning. And then I would say aggressive is win-lose, where I'm winning, the other person's losing. But assertiveness, I would say, is about I'm winning and you're winning. And part of I'm winning is that I will not lose. So for example, when she did that, and she basically came and she said, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. I think what I would do is, if I was in a similar situation and I was in the shop and we were closed, the first thing I would do is, if the customer came in, I would try and see if I could accommodate the customer. And if I could, I would say to them that I'm really sorry, we're actually closed now, which means I can't serve you. But if it's something quick you want or this and that, maybe I can do that for 2 minutes or whatever. That's the first option. If I did not have the capacity to do that, then I would have just said to her very clearly that I'm really sorry. And I would have done it in a very kind and courteous way, that I'm really sorry, we're closed, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience for you, but unfortunately at the moment we can't do the XYZ. If she pushed her way and said, no, you should be open, you should be this and that, I'd be like, yeah, I completely understand, I'm really sorry that we can't actually serve you right now. And I would still be very, very decent about it. But if she got aggressive, or if she got negative, or if she got really horrible, then I would just let her know. I would say, look, the way you're communicating, I don't think it's effective. I'm really sorry. I'm not going to change my mind. We're not open. You can come back in half an hour and I'll be happy to serve you. But right now, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I would just close the door or close the conversation and I would just go away from it. So I think that each of these situations, I don't think there's one rule. I think you need to judge it on the situations. You need to judge it on what's available, what's viable, what the situation is, and all of these things. If I was running a chemist and it was 10 minutes past closing time and a lady came in with her child and said, he's really ill, he needs his asthma inhaler, maybe I would wait 10 more minutes. But if I was working in a mobile phone shop like I used to, and someone came in 20 minutes after closing and is, oh yeah, I just need to sign up a contract, I'd be like, no, you're not. So I think you're going to need to look at the context. But I think the most important thing is communicating how you feel, communicating what you expect from the other person. And if the person's not meeting your expectations, then letting them know that you're not meeting my expectations and you need to meet that. Otherwise, this conversation's over.